One way in and one way out here.
How without paying?
Look at that, y'all. Today the first.
I know.
One way in and one way out here. Bitch got money today the first. When do I owe you
No.
here?
Let me tell you what. My first customer, she got a pedicure. She tricked on us and talking about she's going to the store, getting her money, broke ass bitch, then come back. What's what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to my cameras. I'm gonna post her up, let the whole world know some cruddy ass shit. Don't have no money. Stay the fuck at home. Don't come to the house salon. Shit done. Don't pay.
Broke ass. Look at that, y'all. One way in and one way out. Coming correct way here because we didn't do shit for free. The fuck? That motherfucker broke ass just say you got it.
Yeah, from now on, whoever's being cruddy, I'm gonna post you up on social media and let this whole world know. I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna embarrass you. Don't do that shit.
Coming correct, y'all. We ain't doing no I owe you today. Girl, the fuck? We trying to make some money, baby. Yeah, we trying to make some money. Look at it, shake your head. Boy, girl, jingling.
When you can't live the page, you gotta be ghetto like her.
I love to be ghetto. I don't give a fuck. I love my people. I don't care. I make people laugh all day.
Page, I gotta be ghetto.
That's all right. We're gonna.
It's okay. I can switch up.
I like to be happy.
I can switch up.
Bitch, come to the nail shop, mad for what? Ain't nobody owe you shit. Be happy, live happy. You only one, remember? What the fuck? We ain't do I owe you today, remember?
Man, my first customer ran, don't even pay me.
Don't worry about it. God gonna bless her. God gonna bless her.
I got it.
Lord have mercy. You trying to come make some money, girl? You better go ahead. Hey. One way in, one way out. Correct your shit when you come to our style, man, y'all. For real, we ain't doing no bum shit. The fuck?
That's my
All right, shalom. Quick video. I'd like to start off giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Racha HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, risking life and livelihood in so doing. In these times more so than any other. All right, it's getting hectic. It's getting rough out there, man. All right, they coming for us, y'all. All right. Shalom to the women and children who watch and who learn. All right. So this video, okay, is, just jumping off the fact that you had the Iuic, all right, laughing stock now of Israel. Okay, they are out in places that they shouldn't be. All right, and look at here, man. What why they not in Chinatown? Okay, there are Jake. Okay, there are Jake. Everybody did, did they, and that's one thing. When I first started teaching, we used to run to the hood. No, man. Okay. Them niggas in the hood ain't gonna get it, man. All right? But there are Jake, man, and those who the Gentiles are, man. Okay? You don't have to be jumping on no airplane, man. Jake is here. Okay? You could clearly see. Okay? Well, Jake is here among us. All right? And, there's a lot of Israelites in these so-called Asian countries, all right? They're in these Asian countries, and a lot of these Jakes are here in the U.S., man, all right? But they're, they got a coon mind state, okay? They got a coon-ass mind state, but, they're among, you run into Africa, man, but what about the Jakes that are in these other countries? So give me a minute, all right? Give me one quick second. Hold on. It's not going to be a minute to you, but just hold on. What? The fuck? The fuck? All right, hold on one second.
Like dumb? You like dumb, man? What? Are you looking at me like that? Huh? You dumb? You like dumb, man? Huh? You like dumb, man? That's so dangerous. Are you looking at me like that?
Okay, you heard what she asked, Jake? See? Okay, and they love, you just don't let every woman grab you up, man. If a woman grab you up, man, you gotta take her down. Okay? But he's in Thailand, man. Okay, you got passport bros, all right, going to Thailand, acting like Esau. Okay? Acting like a damn Edomite. Okay? See, these women want to get it in with Jake, man. Okay, so we don't need the black woman, all right? Seriously, all right? To bring Jake back. Now you square ass Jake, grab a passport and you run to these places, man. Okay? And you used to Keisha, all right? You used to Keisha, man. All right? Look at her, man. She said you got a big thing, man. All right? Look, she she went for what she knew, man. Okay? And right then and there, you gotta take her down, man. Yeah, right? Once you go that far, you don't back down at that point. But there's Jake, man. Jake is among these other nations, and a lot of you just want to, like the IUIC, ISUPK, man. They just run to, run to Africa. Come on, man. We can't get jiggy with that, man. All right. So let me get a scripture. Like I said, this is gonna be another quick video. All right. Yeah, man. These these women of the other nations, man, they want Jake, okay, outside of America. Okay, and they come to America, but see, what the ones that come to America, okay, they get with Esau, okay, because
That's so dangerous. Are you looking at me like that?
and a lot of those are the Jake women that get with Esau, just like the so-called black woman, the darkest of the darkest black woman. She always gets with, either a light-skinned Jake that looks like an Edomite or just an outright Edomite, man, because she has a low self-esteem. Esau has really damaged her, okay? And then, even with the so-called light-skinned women, okay, they're have also become damaged, thinking that, they're closer, even though, they seem like they're more, they may be down, okay, but they still, in their mind, they feel that they're Edomites, all right? What was it? What is it? Corinthians.
Are you looking at me like that? Huh? You dumb? You like dumb, man? Huh? You like dumb, man? That's so dangerous. Are you looking at me like that?
Okay. Yeah, I can't believe this, I didn't see the whole video, though. I only seen this much. So, gotta take them down, man. Okay, once they become bold like that. Okay, maybe it's 2 Corinthians 10. One second. Let me get what is it? It is the second. Is it 2 Corinthians? Okay, maybe. Oh man, maybe chapter 4. Salakia. All right, I'm just gonna jump into some scriptures. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4. It says, therefore, seeing we have this ministry, okay, as we have received mercy, we faint not. Okay, so we have to keep going, keep looking for the elect. All right, keep gathering, even though the elect may very well be all gathered, okay, or close, okay, to being gathered, okay. You know what I mean, but we have to keep working. All right. It says, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty. Okay, not walking in craftiness. Okay, nor handling the word of nor handling the word of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, deceitfully. Okay, and we're not doing that. We're not doing that to promote ourselves. We don't have any marketing strategy. Okay. Okay, we just teach the word, okay, in its fullness. All right. It says, but by manifestation of the truth. All right. You see that? Commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And a lot of groups are not doing this. All right. They're not doing the same thing. But if our gospel be hid, okay, it is hid to them that are lost. Okay. And so, ultimately, the people who don't get this, all right, if you're here in America and you're teaching and they just keep rejecting it, as Jake does, all right, they are lost. Okay. They're not going to get it. Oh man. Okay. They're not going to get it. There is what? My goodness. My goodness. What was it? Let me see. If I can't find it, then I just end it here, right? Yeah, I can't find the scripture that I was exactly looking for. All right, I'm not going to hold you. All right, like I said, but you get the point. All right. There's no need, okay, to go to Africa. Okay, a lot of you're watching, you watch these videos and man, they in Africa, they're doing the work. That's great, that's love. But guess what? That's not what this is about, man. You got Israelites in other lands, all right? Israelites in other lands. Now, I'm not saying that that this woman is an Israelite or is not, okay? But there is a possibility that she is, man, okay? Because our people are lost, okay? They're lost, okay? And that's the thing. They're not going to be upright, upstanding, okay? Unless they know that they're Israelites, okay? That's the only way. But other than that, they're lost, okay? The heathen, let me get a scripture, all right? Go to Vietnam, all right? There are Israelites in Vietnam, all right? Okay, Ezekiel 22 and 22, as silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof. And ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you. And that's, again, they're lost. She's lost, all right? He's lost, okay? He's lost. So we're in the midst, all right? And I'm going to, all right? All right, Ezekiel 30 and 7, it says, and they shall be desolate, okay? And they shall be desolate in the midst, okay, in the midst of the countries that are desolate, okay? Thailand, Vietnam, okay? Those are desolate countries, all right? And America, okay, is soon to be a desolate country, all right? We're desolate because there's no knowledge of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, all right? It says, and her cities shall be in the midst of the cities that are wasted, all right? All right. I don't know why it didn't go exactly to the scripture that I'm looking for, but there's a lot of extra searches. I'm not going to, but you get the point, all right? Um, let me see. Okay, Ezekiel 34 and 5, and they were scattered. Who were scattered? Us, the Israelites, all right? Because there is no shepherd, okay? And they became meat to all the beasts of the field when they were scattered, okay? And all the beasts of the field are these other nations, okay? Ezekiel 34:12. It says, as a shepherd seeketh out his flock. Okay, what is a flock? Okay, that's part of like a group of birds, all right, or sheep that are together. That's called a flock. As a shepherd seeketh out his flock in the day that he is among his sheep that are scattered, okay, so will I seek out my sheep and will deliver them out of all places where they have been scattered in the cloudy and dark day. And we're going to be delivered out of America, okay? So, you got a lot of Jake that, have fleed from Chicago and went to these places and, fleed from other cities and went to these other countries and, trying to live there, all right? Because America is just it, man, and this is why Esau wouldn't give you reparations, okay? This is why you didn't receive reparations, man. Because if you go somewhere and Esau knows you're gonna leave. Most of you, those of you who are valuable, are gonna get up and leave this place, all right? All right. So anyway, we're not to and there, we're not to be going to these other countries or whatever, man. All right. America, Babylon the Great is where we're supposed to be. All right. There's a Chinatown, a Korean town, Asian town, Africa, little Italy. Okay. In every state, in every city, major city around the world. Okay. Greek town. Okay. So, uh, these are places that you should be, okay? You should be going to look for, the elect, okay? And then, from them, okay, and then from them, maybe, they, but this is for the elect, okay? This is for the elect. So when you go and you're going to Africa or to Russia, okay, you're going and you're causing problems, all right? There's no need to do it, all right? Because the fame is already all right in the world, okay? This Israelite thing is already out in the world, okay? There were men in Africa contacting the apostles, elders, and saying, look, we watch your videos in our country, okay? So there was no need to do that. That was again, poor judgment. But see, but so, hey, this lets you know, hey, you Jake, okay, you are the prize, all right? You are the prize, man. Okay? You saw what happened when that black woman, okay, when she went over to India, okay? And they put her in the crazy asylum, man. They put her in the crazy home. Okay? Telling the guy to pay them that money, man. All right? And that's what happened, man. They lock, in these other countries, they lock you so-called black women up, man. And they be ready to put you to death, okay? Or you go to Saudi Arabia and they're taking dumps on you, okay? They're taking dumps and urinating on you, doing all, you're looking stupid over the world. And you popping shit about the so-called black man. So, hey, it is what it is. All right. I'm not saying brothers should be out, okay, just letting, people, grope you. Okay. That's not a way to, to to carry yourself. All right. We are upstanding men. All right. Of dignity and integrity. All right. Morals. Okay. But, hey, if a woman comes up to you and does that and she's a woman, well, hey, give her what she's looking for, man. All right. So anyway, with that being said, Lord willing, you will edify till next time. Shalom.